Building a content marketing strategy in LinkedIn is very different than building a content marketing strategy in Instagram, Facebook, and any other platform. Today, I would like to show you how you can create an amazing content marketing strategy for your company pages and kill it in this game. Let's get started. If it's your first time visiting my channel, welcome. In this channel, I cover career tips, tricks, LinkedIn optimizations for personal branding, for company branding, and much more. If you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe and take a look at other videos. So, before we get started, I want to tell you that as an ex-LinkedIn employee, I have 5 amazing tips that I want to share with you that's really going to help you with your company page outreach to your custom audience. And these will be all organic. I will be covering some advertising options about LinkedIn in different videos, but today I only want to cover the organic portion. So without paying, I want to show you what type of strategy you can create on your content planning. The first tip that I want to share with you is the brand awareness. When you're creating your company page that's different from your personal branding page, the main difference is like the insights. In LinkedIn personal page, the insights are actually very minimal because it's used for the personal reasons. For company pages, you can see actually your unique reach, the clicks, the impressions, and every time you post something, you can see what's your outreach to your audience as well. So I highly recommend you, if you're trying to create a thought leadership within your company, try to create a company page rather than trying to post most of the things on your personal profile. And one quick note that I want to share with you is LinkedIn does not merge personal pages to company pages, so try to differentiate them as much as possible. There are 4 key brand awareness metrics, and these are page followers, page clicks, engagement, likes, shares of your post and shares, and lastly, comments. The second strategy is lead generation. In LinkedIn, you have 2 options for lead generation. So the one, if you really need to build your lead generation and sales pipeline, you can actually use the lead generation format in the advertising options of LinkedIn. If you want to do something organically, I highly recommend you, every time you post something, do not post only a link. Try to ask a question to your audience and create a call to action. But rather than taking the audience from the platform and taking them to a different platform, try to capture their attention within the platform. Because every time someone sees your post, and if you're constantly taking people outside of the platform, none of the social media platforms are actually going to like that. Because the more they stay within the platform, the more impressions they can serve to the audience, and this way their advertising options can get more eyeballs. So that's why if you're creating any type of lead generation, try to encourage the people by liking, commenting, and sharing, by asking them a question and making a clear call to action. So I'll give you an example on a lead generation for the organic post. Let's say you are coming up with a webinar and you really want people to sign up. So rather than just posting a link to the webinar, what you can do is you can tell the audience what are the benefits and the values they're going to get from the webinar, and finish your statement with a question. Basically asking them, hey, would you like this webinar? And what do you want to see about these type of webinars that we are posting? Encourage them to like, comment, and share. The more social actions that you will be generating from your post, the more these platforms, especially LinkedIn, is going to promote and surface your post to your audience. But if your main goal in the lead generation to collect emails, names, or any sort of personal information, you can do it in the advertising options of LinkedIn, and that's called lead generation. So basically it's like a flashcard. When you do advertising on LinkedIn, you can easily use the lead generation. Let's say, again, taking this webinar example, I'm creating a webinar and I'm posting on the lead generation advertising format of LinkedIn. The way that people are going to see is, the first thing is you can ask a question about their first and last name and their email. This is going to auto-populate in the LinkedIn platform. And if they're willing to share their information to get access to your webinar, it's like a flashcard. They're going to see a thank you page. And this way you can actually capture the leads. One quick note that I want to share with you. LinkedIn deletes this data after you finish the advertising within 90 days because it's required for them. So you definitely need to remember to download this data after you finish the advertising within the 90-day period. My other recommendation is, if you want to download them, you need to be one of the admins of the company page that you're advertising. Because if you don't have the permission to download the leads, you won't be able to download these leads after you finish the advertising. That's one of the most important points that I'm hearing all the time. And this is actually the reason why you cannot download these leads, because you don't have the admin access of the company page. So make sure you have access on the company pages, especially under the sponsored content version. If you want to know more how you can download these leads, I'm going to put a link down in the description below so you can actually see step by step how you can download these leads if you are doing advertising on the lead generation. Lastly, what I want to share with you is when you're posting posts on the company pages, make sure that you are not making a statement. When you're posting something, making a clear call to action and asking a question to your audience is extremely important, because you want people to stop when they're scrolling and engage with your post. That's one of the most important things. And especially if you're doing some advertising for your thought leadership, trying to drive traffic to your posts, articles, and lead generation, do your best to actually limit the characters of your post to 150 so it doesn't cut off your sentence. Because if you're writing a very long form post, and especially if you're advertising on LinkedIn, it's just going to cut off the advertising and there will be a see more section. And once you click on the see more, you're going to get charged. So that's why I highly recommend you to keep it under the 150 characters. Make it a very clear call to action and encourage people to engage with your post with the social actions, which is likes, comments, and shares. To make your life easier, I created a content marketing calendar specifically for LinkedIn, and you can download it on the description below. If you're confused about what are the things you can actually post as a company, you can just follow this guide and you can just download it for free to give you a kickstart. These are my tips that I want to share with you. I go deep dive on the other videos that I have, especially on the company pages. If you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos as well. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.